Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. Today we're down here with our friend Tim back at SoCal Classic Car Storage. I know absolutely nothing about this truck and I'm dying to learn about this one.
It started as a 1941 GMC truck. I found it on Craigslist. The dude dropped it off in my front yard. Stock 41 truck, it was kind of hanging apart.
Is it still the stock frame?
There's about this much stock frame underneath the cab. It's all been boxed. From there, it's just tube chassis for the rest of it. The inside's all caged, the front's all caged up, the back's caged up.
And do you do a lot of the work yourself?
All of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in my garage, I built the whole truck from cutting, grinding, welding, interior, paint.
Radical. I didn't know.
Everything. I had never done anything quite like this before, so just had to try it.
Yeah, and it's just, it's radical, especially seeing it. I mean, I'm sure out in the desert it's the same, but seeing it on the streets like I have when, when I've seen you pull into quarantine crew, it's like a perfect combo of hot rod yet off-road.
Kind of get to fit in both scenes. I can take it to the desert, have some fun, and I can take it to Cars and Coffee and go cruise with the guys at the, the cruising PCH, quarantine cruises and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm curious what's going on engine-wise. Can you pop it?
Yeah, I just got to pop out the Zeus tabs and I can lift it off. You want to check it out? So it's just a little small block with a little 144 supercharger, carbureted still.
What's the cubic inch of the engine?
350.
It is, okay.
Yep. It's pushing about 10 pounds of boost. I have water meth injection so it doesn't explode. I had a dynode before it was running as good as it's running now, and it was a little under 400 horsepower. But now that it's got the 10 pounds of boost and it's running great, I bet it's probably a little bit more.
Yeah.
Spins the tires good. It's pretty quick in the dirt. It's kind of sketchy fast in the dirt. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right, so let's dig in on your suspension here, which is completely outrageous. Like the arms, I mean, that's not, now you didn't make that.
I didn't make those. That's Blitzkrieg Motorsports. A buddy of mine who runs a company, Tangent Solutions, basically built me a bulkhead on the computer that we could adjust to different widths so I could, depending on how wide I wanted it. But it's the stock geometry of a Ford Ranger. So it's a Ford Ranger suspension kit from '98 stock Ford Ranger steering rack.
And then massive travel, yeah?
Yeah, the front is probably got around 14 to 16 inches. The rear has probably 21 inches. I have them strapped so doesn't have quite that much. It's about 15 right now. I mean,
prior to us shooting, you were talking about King, like you do a lot of work with these guys, right?
Yeah, King has definitely helped me out along the way. They're awesome customer service and they just, anything you need, they'll help you out.
I'm not a big off-road guy, but anything I see off-road, it seems like they're kind of the go-to company for shocks.
I've had other shocks in the past and these have never done me wrong.
So I'm curious too, with your, like the header, exhaust, did you do that yourself too?
Yeah, so I used to have a exhaust manifold in here, and as you can see, it was really tight. The iron manifold would heat up the aluminum head, and it was just making the motor very hot.
Yeah.
So I made a set of headers for it, and it sucked all that heat away from the heads and sounded way better.
Yeah.
With the MagnaFlow exhaust on there, it's not too loud, but sounds really crisp.
Where does it dump at?
Right there.
Oh, it sure
right
does.
Right in back of the cab.
Cool. I love it.
Blows right into the dude's window next door.
For sure. Because this thing sounds nasty when you fire it up. I mean, it's definitely an aggressive sound, man. Some Method wheels. What are you doing brake-wise?
I got some Willwood brakes on there, Toyo tires. It's got manual brakes, so it's no power brakes. So you gotta
put your foot
put your foot into it a little bit.
So it's two-wheel drive.
Two-wheel drive. It's got a Ford 9-inch in the rear. It's got Curry axles in it. All the parts are from Craigslist. I got the 9-inch was from Craigslist, the brakes, the engine, the truck. Some friends helped me out. A buddy gave me the seats. That's why there's purple seats in it. It was a budget rat rod build that kind of turned into not so budget rat rod build.
Nah.
I mean, budgeted, but way off.
With you doing all your own work, it certainly brings your cost down. But you've got, I can can tell you got a lot into this truck. So with the body, you were saying it was originally yellow?
The dude said it was yellow. He couldn't sell it, so he sprayed it black, and I found it, bought it. I sanded it down to raw metal and then painted it green. I didn't really like the green, so I started taking the grinder to it, adding a little patina. Yeah, now.
And that's what we see.
Now we're here.
I dig it.
The kid adds some patina to it, you know, in the garage, hits it with the screwdriver and stuff like that, but it's okay.
Yeah, totally. So you've done massive cooling back here, obviously.
Yeah, the CBR radiator in the rear. The water meth tanks back there as well, so just easy access.
That's what this is?
Yep.
That helps you when you're running it hot to keep it cool, right?
Yeah, so it does a couple things. It keeps your intake charge down, and it also boosts up your octane. So you can, advance your timing a little more. Running a little higher octane will kind of prevent the detonation.
All right, let's check in here. So the purple seats, these are because somebody gave them to you, and you said, yep.
Yep, buddy gave them to me. They worked perfect. I actually have a bench seat. Yeah, the bench is for kind of around town. I put these in when I go to the desert to keep you in your seat a little more.
And you were just out there for King of Hammers. So.
Yeah, I was out there for a week and having some fun in here.
I'll bet, man. What's the transmission you're running with it?
It's a 204R, so it's a 3-speed with overdrive.
Oh, okay. Don't tell me you built your own pedals too.
I did. I built.
I was joking.
Well, I bought a pedal and it didn't quite work, so I had to cut it and make it fit.
What's the gauge you have?
It's a Holley race pack cluster.
Uh-huh.
It's super easy to work.
I mean, Patrick was saying this thing can hit bumps and take them no problem.
Yeah, it goes pretty good, man. You can jump it, you can hit whoops, you can do it all in it.
Well, dude, let's put the hood back on and fire it up and go for a little street drive in it.
Sweet.
Definitely makes good power. You can feel it pulling.
Yeah,
you're barely touching it seems like.
Yeah, I'm not even really pushing too hard on it. And
yeah,
it works really well.
So what prompted this was you wanted to do something hot rod-ish, right? And that's why you went 41?
I didn't want to have to smog it. I couldn't ever drive the Ranger on the street because I had a V8 and it wasn't street legal. And
got it,
so
okay.
I wanted something that I could really use. Not really worry about it.
Got it. You can rip past them again. You don't drive this like every day, do you?
I mean, if I can, if I don't have much to do, I'll take it, drive it to a customer's office or whatever.
That's really cool. Then go for it. It's so funny you put a line lock on this thing just so you can smoke tires.
I haven't even used it yet.
Really?
I mean, I've tested it, it works, but I haven't really used it.
Yeah. I love all the
sway,
all that motion you feel. I'm not used to it. It's so foreign to me, so it feels
when you have the other straps on it, it goes way more.
Yeah.
Burnout?
Yeah, why not? I mean, you did put a line lock on here. Wow, rad, dude. This thing's so cool. Oh my God, this thing's so badass. Definitely one of the most radical, unique off-road vehicles we've shot. Here's a couple more as we say goodbye, and thanks for hanging and watching what we do. See you in the next episode, you guys. Later.